What's happening outside Durban there? Ace Magashule is coming out to address the crowd. Let's quickly take you there and take a listen, please. He's surrounded there by MKMVA veterans. You do remember on our earlier bulletins us referring to him, communicating with them with their grievances. Let's take you there now.
Comrades, Amanda, comrades, so cela ukuthi asina umbhobho okhuluma kona kodwa sozama ukunyusa amazwi ukhona uletheke bakuthi ukhona hayi mawukhona ke siyacela nisiboleke wona nange Yolanda Bakikhoma lapho. They are fetching a sound system, so it will be much more. Amanda,
Okay, we will certainly be giving you that address live by Ace Magashule. They are currently preparing for that. He is with the MKMVA members who were camping outside the headquarters of the ANC in KZN in Durban. Inside the offices, Ace Magashule, the Secretary General of the party was meeting with leaders of the movement who a few weeks ago blockaded Durban demanding the party's attention. So it does seem then that they did get the attention that they were looking for. This also comes at the back of something we noted on Twitter, where Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula had said that the MKMVA are thugs, and I wonder if this perhaps then prompted this to now come to where it is right now. Of course, Mbalula calling Carl Neerhouse, one of the MKMVA veterans, a thug. So let's take you then to that gathering where we are right now. The ANC provincial officers there in Durban. Ace Magashule is set to speak shortly. Let's take you there now.
Ukuhlangana kwethu njengamanje kungabi kude, kungabi nesikhathi eside kakhulu ngendlela engenasidingo. So cela ukuthi senze kanje. Ngizocela ukuthi sidedele uComrade uKebby uma ukuthi khona afisa ukuthi akubeke njengoba besinayo emhlanganweni. Uma eqeda then isodedela uComrade uSG asinikeze indlela eyaphambili eyintweni esikhulume ngazo nezinto ekufanele ukuthi uma kusuka namhlanje zenzeke nokuthi zenzeke kanjani. Zikhona ezinye izinto ezithinta thina njengeprovince mhlawumbe ongafuna ukuthi ngaphambi kokuthi uSG anikeze umkhombandlela nama time frame akhona umuntu ayicacise eyithinta iprovince ukuthi senzani ngazo lokusaqala ukuba nomhlangano nani. So ngicela ukuthi nginikeze uComrade uKebby ke ithuba kube khona akushoyo bese kuba khona esikushoyo okudila nathi kwispace set seprovince, then uSG bese sinikeza indlela yaphambili. Comrade Kebby.
Ngiyabonga Comrade Nopala, Comrade SG, and nani members of Umkhonto Wesizwe and members of the media. Niyabona ukuthi sizile la as a leadership, because we are a leadership that is responsible. Si leadership ingasabi uku-accounta. So sizile ikhalo zenu comrades, and we are dealing with them in a manner that is organizational, comrades. What is important, comrades, especially kuma soldiers of Umkhonto Wesizwe, the unity of the soldiers is of paramount importance. And therefore, the meetings that we have held here, comrades, they were very fruitful, and we are looking forward, comrades, to another meeting that will be held tomorrow, which will conclude the discussions that we have started today, which were very fruitful. And I want to appreciate your discipline, comrades. Even when you marched last time, you marched in a very disciplined manner to show the country that members of Umkhonto Wesizwe are a disciplined force of the African National Congress. Thank you, Comrade Mdo.
Amandla. Now, comrades, ngalesikhathi sinomhlangano ngesonto edlule nesonto elandulela lelo, kwavela emhlanganweni ebesikuwona ukuthi i-delegation ebehlangene nayo was not purely i-delegation ye-MKMVA former soldiers, but it was a delegation include those who are working in various parts of iTheku nendawo ezingaphandle kweTheku ababizwa ngokwe space abakusebenza kuzona ngokuthi ama street vendors. But in the delegation as well, bekukhona abamele imkhakha yamatruck noma driver bamatruck. In the delegation as well, bekukhona abamele imkhakha noma abamatekisi. In the same delegation, bekukhona abamele i-unemployed graduates, okusho ukuthi abantu asebefundisiwe kodwa abangakawuthola umsebenzi. Now ke bese kuzoba ke i-leadership ye-MKMVA ekuyiyona ebalida bonke as a full complement. Now ngesonto edluli namanje uSG simreportele ngalokho. Upremier uset up team ama-comrades lawa abhilonga kwi-unemployed graduates ayakwazi lokho ukuthi uset up team yokusebenzisana nabo ukuthi balethe imbono abanayo eminye yayo abayiveza kuthina ezolekelela ukuthi kudilwe nesimo ababhekene naso sokuthi baba ama-graduates abuye ema-university ema-technical nasema-colleges kodwa angawutholile umsebenzi. Now that team that has been set up by the Premier already siwenzile ama-contacts ne-leadership of the unemployed graduates. What we have agreed we will do ukuthi as the ANC office we will also keep our eye close kuleyo process ukuze sibe nesiqiniseko sokuthi ihamba ifinyelele la kufanele ifinyelele khona. Okwesibili, laba abamele i-community yama-street vendors abadayisa abahwebe emgwaqweni bafika nabephethe i-document enohlalazo zonke izinto abakhala ngazo ukuthi azenziwa kahle emgwaqweni eThekwini nakwezinye indawo. Emva kuba kwenzeke lokho sabe sesicelile ube khona umhlangano ne-team yaseThekwini elidwa uComrade uMayor. uComrade uMayor was deployed i-councillor eli-1 le-ESCO member and senior officials aseThekwini. Sawenza umhlangano wodwa ngesonto edluli, sizoba nomunye umhlangano kusasa mangekhona ngolosine ngoba izinto abayiveza izinto ekubonakalayo ukuthi azidingi unational, ayidingi ezinye zazo even uprovincial government, zidinga itheku nemithetho itheku elishayile kuyiyona eregulator ukusebenza kwama-street vendors emgwaqweni yahlukahlukene yaseThekwini. Lokho kuthinta eminye imikhandlu engaphandle kwetheku then sokuthatha up lokho naleyo mkhandlu engaphandle kwetheku. So kulawo ma-aspect awu-2 ikhona i-process ekhona that we are following in order to ensure ukuthi izinto ezaraiswa nathi we are doing something about them. Bese kuthi odabeni oluthinta ama-comrades asemathrakini nasemateksini, udaba lamathrakhi lumi kanje kuthiwa kukhona eSouth Africa, unlike SADC countries, that's what comrades are saying, iningi labantu okungebona abaseningizimu Afrika ngokobuzwe badriver baze babe baningi ngaphezulu kwethu ama-truck ase-South Africa nokungena kwabe eSouth Africa bebuya kwamanye amazwe ngendlela engabukeki ihambisana nento zomthetho. Nawo ama-comrades azokhumbula ukuthi ikhona i-committee ebikhona esakhona namanje kodwa esizwile ukuthi ukwenza kwayo umsebenzi akugculisi ngokwe-pace ehamba ngayo eno-minister abakwa-national, uminister waka-transport, uminister wamaphoyisa, uminister waka-labor, I can't remember which is the other one. Siyayithola-ke i-concern ethi i-pace of that team ayikho kwi-level that makes everybody happy, and the SG has taken that, and the SG in the process yakhe ne-National Working Committee azoyichaza, he will take up that matter which the president and the ministers are relevant for that issue. Odabeni loma comrade akwi-taxi industry zikhona izinto abayivezile which are i-proposals ezithi uma ngabe for instance i-example abayenzayo bathi ngokomthetho kufanele ngabe amatekisi noma inhlangano yamatekisi eSouth Africa noma KwaZulu Natal ihleleleke ngalolu hlobo lokuthi noma ngabe ufuna ukuthenga isondo noma ufuna ukufaka upetrol noma ufuna ukwenzani kufanele ngabe lokho kwenzeka under institutions noma ikhungo eziphethwe yibona abantu bamatekisi. Now lukhona uhlelo ke olukhona noma engithi nje emasonto nambalwa adlule mangikhumbula kahle beyikhona imhlangano ethe national level edila nezinto zokuhlela indlela amatekisi asebenza ngayo nayo elidwa i-department yakwa-transport yokuformalize i-industry yamatekisi because the industry is currently working at an informal space kodwa ithutha abantu abaningi eningizimu Afrika than any other existing industry. Now i-issue ama-comrades ayilezayo ukuthi we must move faster ne-process yokutransform i-industry ibe professionally ikwazi ukuthi isebenze ngendlela ekufanele ukuthi ngabe isebenza ngawo njengawo wonke amanye ama-industry. Now i-component eningi yalowo msebenzi it belongs to national government, because a national police on the taxi industry must come from national. But ikhona element ekufanele yenziwe kwi level ye province, okuyi element ke leyo kufanele ukuthi umphemba MEC waka transport e province naKwaZulu Natal kube umsebenzi wakhe ukuthi adile naye. Bengithi angicacise lezo zinto ama comrades ezithinta lama sectors amanye, bese kuthi izinto ezicore for iMKMVA now as iMKMVA izona lezi ngizocela ukuthi uSGI clarify ukuthi zibekwe kanjani and what is his approach and a directive asinike yona masivala umhlangano as a way of dealing with all problems raised around the MKMVA. And then namhlanje uyangiremind umunye comrade la ngemuva ukuthi namhlanje we were also joined by abafowethu abamele NGOs abathi there are NGOs, they are part of assista ukulwa nezinto ezahlukahlukene ezibhekene nemphakathi yangakithi including gender based violence. But inkinga ababhekane nayo is a lack of support from the provincial government or from government in general, which may include imkhandlu, ne province, even no national. Now SG noted that matter, and he then said to us as a province, let's check ukuthi thina in the province ingakanani support uma ikhona inikwa mapha ama NGOs nama NPOs and imiphi imigudu elandelwayo so that you can secure that kind of a support. So that is understand ukuthi uma bethi by NGO by NPO but abayitholi support and yet they are on the ground working on behalf of our people, intoni ekufanele siyenze for them to get any possible support for them to move forward umsebenzi abawenzayo olekelela ukudevelop izwe lethu but olekelela umsebenzi that is done by government. So that is a process ekufanele sidile now thina as a province in the same way esidila ngayo nalawa amanye ama sectors as I indicated okuthi into zawo already zikwi pipeline ne process that is intended to address the concerns about Rezenati. So bengicela ukuthi ngime lapho ke kuniki update at a level of what are we doing as a province and allow the Secretary General to give an overall approach kuma issues ezivumelene ngawo and the timelines on issues that were raised ukuthi lokhu nalokhu sizonikeza feedback by when ngoba kufanele senzeni before sifike kwi conclusion yakhona. Ngiyabonga comment SG.
No, thank you very much, comrades. Besihlangene ke with members zomkhondo wesizwe, the ANC umhlaba wonke eMzansi Afrika, abantu bayelwela inkululeko, siyaba respecta, iMK siya respecta, siyayazi ukuthi bakhona abantu ba MK bakhala ukuthi 26 years after freedom, 26 years after freedom, abana izindlu, abasebenzi, thina singenile eParliamente, sidrive imoto senhle, sidla kahle, whilst those who fought for freedom, and it's only not MK which fought for freedom, it's our people of South Africa. And those who fought for freedom in the main were the oppressed masses of South Africa. And those oppressed masses were black in general, but in particular Africans. And that's what our strategy and tactics say. So our comrade namhlanje were very clear. They were not diplomatic. Baba raised lezinto zabo from the bottom of their hearts. They were direct They were able to blame the ANC where the ANC did not do certain things. Basinike the last chance and siyavumelana nabo. After 26 years of freedom, akufanele besisho ukuthi sizahlangana sizabuya futhi sizwenza 1 2 3 4 5. Last week Monday besimbizile uKebby sizomuza Kebby top 6 kuthi bathini MKMVA ithini Kebby. Siyababona bagcwele all over. What are their grievances? And those grievances and demands, we know them, comrades. You are just repeating them because we have not yet implemented what you have raised. All the things you have raised are genuine demands, are genuine grievances. And as a collective, the ANC, we are saying to commissars and commanders and members of the ANC, the ANC isebenza ngenye indlela. We have organizational way of working. I'm not the individual Secretary General. I'm part of the National Executive Committee. We have heard you. We believe in collective decision, and I'm part of a collective, so that I don't take myself outside the collective of the National Executive Committee. And yesterday again we met because Comrade Ndu phoned head office and we agreed that we will be here to listen once more to comrades. And comrades have written to the ANC, to government, because the government of the day is an ANC government. Ministers of the day are ANC deployees. Councillors of the day and MECs, MPs and MPLs in South Africa today, the ANC is in charge. But we serve the entire South African community. But we don't forget where we come from. So we have listened, comrades, and we have promised that these things are going to happen within timelines. We are not going to say this thing must take another year. That's why tomorrow siyahlangana futhi bekufanele sihambe. We have decided not to go. Sizohlangana with those who are working, and the mayor basebenzela eThekwini. Laba basebenzela uPremier sohlangana naye and the MECs. Size futhi sihlangane nabo mayor bethu. Singahlangani no mayor waseThekwini. Because lezinto abantu basirezayo ama-hawkers, unemployed graduates, MK comrades, those who fought for freedom, abarezi only izinto which affects eThekwini. They raise issues which affects all MK comrades, all unemployed graduates in South Africa, through themselves, and you are becoming that voice. And I think the way people disrespect those who fought for freedom, comrades thought that comrades will come here and fight. And comrades were angry, but comrades were disciplined. Just like you are now. What we should never do, comrades, is to listen to what the media say about us. We must resolve our issues internally. We must discuss and debate. You must be free to talk your mind. This is how the ANC has taught us. You are important. MK is important. Those who have not fought for freedom, those who don't know MK and the contribution of Mkondo Wesizwe in our struggle, will always undermine MK. the ANC leadership, you must remember, comrades, and this is why you must be careful as KZN. This province is important in the ANC. KZN is important in the ANC. And the leadership of KZN is playing an important role of uniting, first and foremost, ANC members, our communities. Let them continue playing that role, because they want to divide the enemy. In a revolution, there is counter-revolution. The enemy wants to divide KZN. When KZN is divided, the ANC will be divided. So, sithembele kuni, that you must be solid, you must stand firm, you must be disciplined, you must be respectful. Lingayenzi what others are doing. Remain principled leadership. Remain commissars and commanders of Umkhondo Wesizwe. Respect the leadership of the province. Siyalthembisa from today. You can say it's 26 years. But siyalthembisa ke ukuthi ngeke sibaleke. You are going to see us every 2 weeks. We are going to be here. I'm not going to come alone. Because yesterday, the top 6, I've told the president and the top 6 that we are going to KZN. And the president said, go and meet those comrades. Go and meet that leadership of the province. Because they are doing well. Let them continue uniting comrades. Comrade Kebby and MK. Because here in KZN, there is only one structure, MKMVA. There is only one structure, the ANC. So unite, comrades. Truck drivers, saloon workers, hawkers, everybody we have met today, NGOs. Now is the time for us to implement, comrades.
Yes.
They have said we must implement even conference resolution.
Yes, what conference?
We will implement conference resolutions without fail, comrades. We are starting to do that. Comrade Togo has started. In Parliament, they are already discussing a serious bill on expropriation of the land without compensation. That bill is going to be passed. It is now out there for public to comment. Comrade Togo has told us he is going to advertise the land, the state land which is available in South Africa. We are starting to implement those resolutions, and we will do so without fail. So, comrades, asizohamba. We are here for the next 3-4 days, and then we'll come back again next week. We will continue giving a report. I don't want to take decisions alone. I'm not ANC. I'm Secretary General of the ANC. We are here to further unite all of you, because we are not factional in our approach. That's why we want to meet each and everyone who has issues. But the way the leadership of Umkhondo Wesizwe, comrades, commanders and commissars behaved, the way the unemployed graduates behaved, the way the taxi industry behaved, the way ama-hawkers behave, Baba's Petagahle, they respected us, and they are respecting the province. And the province is doing well, comrades. Unite as KZN. We want a united ANC. The enemy wants to divide the ANC. Umunotho. We have talked about the ocean economy. You are surrounded by oceans. Umunotho. Fanele ufike kuni. Blacks in general, Africans in particular. Lingakhali all the time. Sithela sifuna ukuhlangana ne-province. Sifuna ukuhlangana nabomasipala. Because lezinto kufanele zenzakale from the ground upwards. Lingacabangi ukuthi izinto zizenzakala national. Umayor and his team fanele bayenze umnotho obuyele kubantu bethu. Upremier and his team kufanele yenze umnotho obuyele kubantu bethu. I-ANC yonke abantu basebenza kuma-saloon, abantu bazosebenza kuma-restaurant. Sikhulumile ngalezinto kuthi abantu base-South Africa fanele bayazi ukuthi sayilwela inkululeko. So without any waste of time, comrades, remain disciplined. It is not going to take us 26 years. We are going to come with a program of action which we are going to give to your leaders. We are going to do what they have actually requested us to do. All what they said are genuine demands. And tonight I will be talking to the president of the ANC. I'll be talking to the national chairperson of the ANC. I'll be talking to the treasurer general. I'll be talking to the deputy president. And I will talk to the Deputy Secretary General. Comrade Ndu has already talked to the PEC. We will talk to Comrade Sihle. We'll talk to our mayors. Things will change from today, comrades. We promise. If we don't come back, we better take our things and go. No, there are different time frames because kufanele senze labantu bangana.
All right, our feed seems to have frozen there. I do apologize for that. As and when we get that back up, we'll certainly take you right back there. But that is Ace Magashule, the ANC Secretary General there, addressing the MKMVA in KZN. They, of course, did converge at ANC headquarters in KZN to talk about their grievances. And Ace Magashule did, of course, meet up with Kebby Maphatsoe in the office where they discussed some of the issues, and this is what Ace Magashule has come out to tell the rest of the MKMVA about, as well as the general public, talking about bringing unity within MKMVA, and that if they are divided, the ANC too is divided. Some of the issues there that they are discussing, issues relating to taxi drivers, students, a number of issues being ironed out, or at least attempts to iron out some of those issues. And Ace Magashule saying that in future he will be coming with the ANC top 6, so that he's not alone, because he doesn't speak for the ANC alone. So those are some of the things that are being discussed there in KZN. All right, let's take you right back there. I believe the feed is back up now. Let's take you live.
Those universities, I can phone them today. They are ready to take students. Ours is to ensure that we sit down and we plan and say, come January, the following students must go and study. Come January, these ones are competent and qualified. If where there are vacancies and they can be employed, they must be employed. But we don't want black people, Africans, to be employees all the time. We want you to be abakashi. You must be job creators yourselves. You must be given an opportunity to be farmers. You must be opportunities to become business people, but not greedy business people. Business people who will think about those who don't have. So comrades, without any waste of time, sinawo ama-time frames. Siyahlangana futhi ngomso, siyahlangana ngalosine. Bekufanele besizile no comrade Tony Yengeni. But umama wakhe uyagula, so he had to leave and go. So we are still going to meet with the province, and I must thank the provincial secretary for having recognized and treated MK comrades as real freedom fighters, people who have fought for this freedom. Comrade, you must never be demoralized. The enemy is trying to demoralize you. Stay focused and remain disciplined members of the ANC. And thanks to the media, I'm sure you'll report exactly, because if we are live, it is better. If we are live, it's better. Don't quote us and say, this is what Magashule said. Quote me the way I'm saying it now, so that the South African community can hear that there is no distortion in what I have said. Aluta continue, comrades. The struggle continues. Amandla. Matla. Sizophinda sibonane ke, comrades.
All right, so that brings it to the end there with the ANC Secretary General addressing MKMVA veterans, and as he did mention, he will be back and they will continue to engage with them going forward. So that's visuals from KZN Live. All right, let's take a short break. More news after this.